Listen, I'm just going to tell y'all the cold, hard facts of America's future. And a financial depression is in America's future. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Most people will be locked out.
You guys, we got to talk about this right now. The robots are here, and I'm going to show you. Look at this car. Look at this car. Look at this car. It's a robot. There's nobody fucking driving that car. The robots are here. We've been talking about it. I've been telling you guys, say whatever you want. You can blame the Mexicans. You can blame whatever minority that you feel like, but you don't need to worry about anybody taking your job. The robots are here. The robots are coming. The Uber drivers are toast. Everybody is toast. The call center people are done. The people that take your reservations, the people that make your food, all of these jobs are going to be replaced by robots and by AI. It is what is happening. I don't know how else to tell you this. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Everybody needs to figure out what they're doing. I don't give a shit if you're an accountant or you're a lawyer or even the doctors. They're going to have the robots doing surgery. They're already kind of doing it already. The world is changing, guys, okay? There is going to be mass unemployment. I hate to be a naysayer because you guys know me. I'm an optimist. That's not usually my style, but I am a realist. I can be an optimist, but I am a realist at the end of the day. And the fact of the matter is the robots are here and the robots have been here. As Naval says, when you search something on Google, you're not doing that research. A bot is doing it. Just because they abbreviated a term from robot to bot does not mean that it's not a robot. It's just a bot. It's a cousin of the robot that you don't see. Now you're starting to see the robots. That was a car driving itself. It's called a fucking robot. This is insanity. And people are feeling more safe. I talked to my girl in LA. She doesn't want to get into an Uber with a driver or a Lyft with a driver. These guys are creepy. They freak the girls out. They would rather actually get into a car that is not driven by a human. It's driven by a robot. The car drives its fucking self. I see them all over LA. It is blowing my mind. There are cars driving down the street that are driving themselves. And they're better drivers. The humans are distracted. You know, like they said in The Matrix, the humans are the virus, guys. Hate to be the one to tell you this, but we are not the best inhabitants of the planet, okay? These robots are way better. They drive better. They're more polite. They don't get distracted. They're not playing on their iPhone. They're not texting their friend. They're not fixing their Spotify station. They're just driving the fucking car, and it's way safer. So, as always, I'm happy to have this conversation. Please get at me in the comments. Love to hear your guys' thoughts, but I am waving the flag for everybody to understand that employment as we know it is done. The world is changing right now, and you need to figure out what your next move is going to be because the robots are here, the robots are coming, and they're coming for most people's jobs. Get at me in the comments.
Most people will be locked out. Most people will be cast aside. Listen, there's a whole bunch of people making a ton of money right now. There's people making millions, multi-millions of dollars right now. Listen, I just came back from GNC, right? Getting my, L-Centralin, right? Just came back from getting my supplement, and I believe to be the owner, working at the register, Indian guy. And we were just talking about real estate, right? And he was just telling me about, we just got into the conversation about markets and money and everything, and he was just naming friend after friend. I was like, hey, you need to introduce me to some of your friends. He was naming friend after friend. Oh yeah, this friend just made 1.4 mil. Oh, this friend right now, he just made 500,000 in investments. This friend just did this friend just did, and all the numbers he was naming was 1.4, 1,600,000. And I'm like, bro, and we broke it down. I was like, so it seems to be that all the money is being made at the top of the market. He was like, absolutely. He was like, so all the money is being made at the top of the market, and the mid to low level, guess what? Shut it out. Shut it out. Right? He told me straight up, he was like, you're better off being a renter nowadays if you don't have at least $600,000 to $1 million to enter into the top of the market and make the money. That's and it matches, it correlates to what I've been saying this whole time. There are no more middle points, gentlemen, ladies, if you're in here. There are no more middle points. The middle class is gone. Right? I keep wondering, why are they throwing up just luxury apartment after luxury apartment after luxury apartment? Everywhere I turn, right, there's a luxury apartment and one bedroom, right? One bedroom is going for what? 1,600, 1,800. That's not including utilities. That's not including gas or whatever. That's not including you have to eat. That's not including any car note, nothing. So off the back, you're talking about, and fees, you're talking about 16, 18, and that's probably, I probably named a little low. Really, probably 2,000. Brand spanking new in the city. Well, all you gotta do is move to the country. Mofo, ain't no jobs in the country. That argument is dead. What, you want me to hunt squirrels? You want ninjas to hunt squirrels and deer on whose plot of land? Right? On whose plot of land? Whose land you gonna be hunting on, my guy? You're just gonna be hunting in the middle of what? No, that's not how that works. So all the money's being made at the top of the market. Everybody else, they're closing the door on everybody else. Listen, this is why I say, you have another 3 to 5 years. You have another 3 to 5 years before they start. The door's closing, man. The door's closing. If you're not trying to figure out how to corner a market, listen, if you're subscribed to this channel, you are already in the top percentage of people who are listening to high-level game and high-level knowledge, right? And high-level awareness already. So if you're listening to me on this channel, you're already getting a head start. Many people don't have this knowledge. They're not listening to people who are giving them this awareness. So you're already ahead of the game. So it's going to come down to, are you going to put boots on the ground? Are you going to put boots in the ground? And that's what we're talking about over there on the Patreon. Come over to the Patreon, join the family, right? This is not for me. This is for you, so you can get ahead of the game, because I want to see you win. We're building up minds over there. I'm teaching you how to build systems. Come over there and join the family. We have 50 plus members over there. Come and join the family, right? If you're not putting boots on the ground, you're going to get left behind. You need to be figuring out how to corner a market. Listen, there's billions of people in the world. There's enough market for all of us. The caveat is that most people are not going to do what it takes. Most people don't want to do what it takes. Most people want to live like lowly lives, right? They want to live lowly lives. Why? Because they've been programmed to accept a bare minimum. That is why a financial depression is in America's future, because most people have been programmed to just chase after the mediocrity in life. Chase after the mediocrity in life. This is why we have such lowly men. This is also why we have such lowly women, because everybody's chasing mediocrity, right? Not excellence in mind, excellence in body, right? Excellence in finances, excellence in productivity, excellence in everything. Nobody's chasing excellence. Everybody wants mediocrity, because that was what was packaged and sold to us for decades. So much so that the previous generation told this generation, and that generation told that generation. They just kept repackaging it and selling it back. But if we continue on this trajectory, most people are just going to be dirt poor. See, this is what's going to happen. 60 to 70% of people are going to enter into a permanent underclass. Listen to me and listen to me closely. I'm going to repeat once again. 60 to 70%, 60 to 70% of people are going to be locked into a permanent underclass in 3 to 5 years, right? The start is going to be, it's already starting, but the beginning is going to be 3 to 5 years. After that slippery slope, most of you will be locked out if you don't figure this shit out. And there's a variety of things that you can figure out. If you don't figure out how to get your hands on some money, how to make money with your own mind, with your own 2 feet, with your own hands, with their own abilities, not the 9 to 5s. No, that shit is over. Well, there's nothing wrong with working a job. Well, when they're trying to push you out, when they're trying to bring in the AI, when they're trying to bring in iRobot, then what do? Right? See, y'all so used to being pacified. Y'all so used to the titty being in your mouth, right? You ain't never got off the titty. You been sucking your mama's milk, sucking your mama's nipple for decades, right? And in reality, it was all a facade. All of it was a facade. They did that so they can milk as much as they can, so they can milk as much as they want out of the system. And then guess what they're going to do? They're going to leave you high and dry. High and dry, my friend, because that's what's happening right now. Many people have bought into, right? They've bought into the administration, and we're talking about the rich elites. They bought into the administration so they can get their hands on some gold. I told you this already. Everybody's grabbing the gold. Everybody is grabbing the gold, and they're putting it into their bag, and they're waiting on takeoff. And what is takeoff, you might ask? Well, takeoff is the new world. Takeoff is the new industries. Takeoff is the new economies that they're already establishing in the first place. America's done so. They've already ripped apart America. I've already told you already, where are the new economies? You know what? I'm going to put it in the Patreon. I'm not even going to tell you on here. I'm not even going to tell you where the new economies are going to be. But the new economies is not in America anymore. America is not the world's future. America's future is a financial depression. It is bondage, right? Probably lean more into communism or some form of socialism. That's America's future, because guess what? Many of the jobs that you see today, and I'm just looking around, seeing the highway, right? I'm looking at the highway, seeing all the cars, going by. Everybody's headed to work, right? Seeing all the Amazon trucks, so on and so forth. And I'm just thinking like, damn, what does this look like in 3 to 5 years? We're seeing all of this bustling. It's not really bustling because so many people are struggling. So many people have been laid off, right? Somebody asked in the comment section, because I posted a post stating that Colorado introduced a bill to basically legalize sex work. And I said that there is no economy for women. Let me help y'all understand something. For the bozos in the back who don't understand the world, there has never been an economy for women. There has never been an economy for women. Name a period in time that an economy existed for women outside of housework, outside of womanly work, maids, right? Motherly work, nannies. Outside of that, what economy has ever existed for women? Most of the Earth's history, men have had to go outside, build, die in war, die at work, die doing everything. So where in the period of time has there ever been an economy for women? Oh, you're talking about this pocket of time? You're talking about this pocket of time. The only reason that women have jobs in this current, right, in this current world, because much of it is a facade in the first place. Just like men, many men who are in white collar, right? White collar are fake jobs, essentially. And especially since AI and everything is rolling out, it's essentially fake jobs. Right? Administrative work, desk clerk, right? Those is that considered an economy for you? Huh? Yeah, you got women who become doctors, attorneys. That is like 1%. Literally 1%. Not many women go that route. Not many women go on to medicals. Not many women go on to become doctors and big time entrepreneurs. Not even big time entrepreneurs. Just even starting a business outside of cosmetics. There is no economy for the majority of women. So what have the majority of women turned to? The world's oldest profession. And that I told you this already. That is what we will see more and more. It doesn't even have to be legalized. It's going to happen. It doesn't have to be legalized. What's going to happen is they're not going to penalize it. Even if they don't legalize it, they're just not going to penalize it. They're going to let the women do what they do because there's not going to be a market for them. You know, the majority of people getting laid off are women. Administrative roles, they don't need that anymore. ChatGPT can do all of that work. Most women are in admin roles. Most women are not out here in construction, laying down brick and foundation, right? Crawling through crawl spaces, doing plumbing work. They're not doing that. So what economy is there for women? Hell, there's damn near not about to be an economy for men either. Right? But there will always be an economy for men. Right? Maybe not for the middleman, maybe not for the low tier man, but for the man with an idea, for the man with a plan, for the purpose driven man, right? PFP man, purpose, freedom, and power, man. Oh yeah, it's going to be plenty of work for you to do. And if you come over to the Patreon, you're going to see that there's plenty of work for you to do. Oh man, I'll be posting a video this week about what you should be looking into to advance yourself in the new world. We're going to be talking about that on the Patreon, right? We're talking about some advanced level stuff, advanced level technology that you need to be taking part of. I'm also going to be dropping videos on how to do your YouTube channel, right? We're going to be talking about it because, listen, it's make it or break it. It's make it or break it. The economy, listen, and then I probably do this into a separate video, but the economy is broken, right? The system is fine. Ooh, you didn't catch that. The system is fine. The economy is broken. The system is doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, yes. The system is very well operating just normal. We're on time. We're on time. We're on time. Just like the flights, yeah. Looks like clear skies. Wind gust it's 50 miles an hour, but it's looking like we're gonna land right on time. Probably a little bit early. So, you know, you can go ahead and unbuckle your belts, walk around and get a snack, right? We'll have our flight attendants around serving drinks, right? Just sit back and relax and thank you for flying Delta, right? Oh, this is on time. But are you going to be on time? Listen, the after pill is the ideology. The escape blueprint is the framework. And PFP life is how you should live. Purpose, freedom, and power. Come over there and join the family. Come and join the Patreon. Come change your mind. Come and learn how to build systems. Listen, before the prices go up. And once my prices go up, listen, it ain't coming back down either. And that's an after pill. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here. And I'm not done. This is the escape blueprint. PFP life. A way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The Escape Blueprint, PFP Life.